Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Viollent, and this is HORDE Radio, where all lives matter, goddammit. Welcome to GrizzZombies. We're joined here today by GrizzOwnage. He's now on PS4, joining us from Xbox One. Go ahead and say hello.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Okay, so we got a few topics we're going to cover, and what we're going to be doing on HORDE Radio is we're going to be standing next to a little fire while we're talking. Alright, so here's what's going to go down. After the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, which you all have seen the cutscene, we found Richtofen is in fact time traveling and taking items from different universes. So Andrew, we want to talk about the summoning key now and how it's going to fit into Eisendrache. How do you see it fitting into that picture, and what significance it's going to have on that map?
Well, I mean, it's just kind of you can just take the keys, like the voice audio cues from this map, and just kind of piece it together that he is already planning something with this summoning key, and it already seems like it's going to, like, we've already seen with the summoning circles and everything, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, the summoning key's been traveling for quite some time. I mean, on the box, it had stickers going from Brazil to I don't know. It doesn't matter. Richtofen's got it now, and he has it with him. If we're following the same Richtofen, which I'm certain we are, into Eisendrache. And he's not the only one to be looking at, though. I mean, and we got Dempsey on that image, which we're going to be talking about in a bit, that was just released. And, Dempsey seems to be kind of a leading character in this map alone, too. Like, he's got quotes in the Giant here questioning Richtofen about things he's seeing him do, and we think Dempsey really has a problem with being used over time, and he's starting to notice it.
Oh yeah, it's even like he's noticed that he's picked something up, which is the summoning key, and all these other things that he's just like.
Right.
And it's just like he's just noticing certain things about Richtofen that maybe it's his, and even Richtofen himself is like said in this map that he has to like eventually confide in Dempsey, and then it's like, I mean, he says he could possibly be the others, but at first he sees Dempsey as that kind of.
Right. And I think, Richtofen's a mastermind. He's got these guys as his puppets doing his work for over 2 years now, coming to this map from Origins, and Dempsey has a problem with 115, and that's how he forgets things. But part of the better part of his mind is questioning the things that he's doing, and what Richtofen, his true intentions are with the ultimate plan of what they're achieving. So Dempsey is the character to look at in Eisendrache, I think, and we're gonna learn a lot through him. So we're going to move on to the next topic we got here, and it is about leaked coding that came in about a flamethrower as the wonder weapon in Zombies now. I'm sure most of you guys have played with Firebreak in multiplayer, so you guys got a little taste of what the flamethrower is like. But Andrew, how would you like that in Zombies? And would you like to see any other wonder weapons come into Eisendrache?
I don't know. Seems like it could be good depending on how they do it. But the thing is, it's like I've never really thought of like a flamethrower as in like anti-zombie. It's just kind of like
yeah. Think of World at War though. Think of World at War's flamethrower, and if they were to bring something like that into Black Ops 3, that would be really cool.
I should just start incorporating fucking just random other specialists. Fucking zombies.
Yeah.
It's gravity spikes.
That would be crazy.
Fucking gravity spiking zombies.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it goes too far, we'll soon be running off these walls. that would be nuts. That
become advanced warfare.
Oh yeah. I'm glad they don't have the that feature, like
I am too.
They don't have that double jumping, boost thrusting in this game, and it's we're all on the ground You know, that's why I like this. I do like this more than multiplayer, definitely. The only reason I'm even playing multiplayer is to get that dark matter camo, so I can bring it into this baby right here and play with it. And so, you know, I got like I think four different categories diamond now, but there's so many assault rifles. Oh, there's a lot of assault rifles in this game, and so. Trying to get those diamond, but it's gonna take me a while. Grinding. Every time we're not playing zombies, we're grinding in multiplayer. That's what we're doing. So,
yeah, as for other wonder weapons, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, like a few other ones we had. We had the thunder gun, which we're seeing in the upgrade system, the pack-a-punch on this map. Even, you know, we're seeing that in the pack-a-punch. So, it's called Thunderwall. And so they're bringing back somewhat of the wonder weapon aspect, but through variant effects on the weapon.
Yeah, which I kind of am a little happy they did.
Yeah.
It just provides a little more variety.
Yeah, which makes me think of the Shadows of Evil wonder weapon, though. Would you ever wanted to upgrade that, or do you think it's powerful enough as it is?
I think it's powerful enough, but it's like
the ammo, dude.
Yeah,
like
it's the ammo.
It's like
that's the only issue.
When I think of wonder weapons,
when it comes to wonder weapons.
Yeah, when I think of wonder weapons, I think this is something that's gonna help you get through a very tough portion of a round, or it's gonna have enough ammo to help you get through a lot, and it's a wonder power weapon. So, like the Wonder Waff, you know, I think that still has a great amount of ammo. It can be better. But
yeah, if the Wonder Waff's in the next one, that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, but you got Shadows of Evil's Maw Tars, or whatever the hell that thing's called, and it's got what 5 shots of it on it, and it can get you maybe through one round, not a high round, but it could maybe get you through a round or so with those 5 shots if you're training right. But
I don't know. That's why it's like one of those wonder weapons where
it's like almost needs an upgrade to be good.
Also that, and it's also more for like high pressure situations. Like if the reason I really like the thunder gun is that I could just like whip it out and then just clear a path of zombies.
Yeah.
And then it's just. I mean, I didn't like run around with it, but it's like it's one of those things where it's like if you notice you're about to get trapped, you can just whip it out and just.
Definitely.
The training assist weapon, wonder weapon, more than it is a mass horde.
I feel the same way, man. Hey, yo, I'm gonna take the zombie from you. Go ahead and campfire it up. Now, go ahead and take a look at that picture. We're gonna pull up the Der Eisendrache, the new image that you get from GameStop if you pre-order that season pass. So, what in particular about this stands out to you, Andrew?
Personally, I just really enjoy, kind of give a preview of everything.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely see a preview.
And then there's also, there's subtle hints to stuff that I kind of, like, you know, maybe like the whole skull in the corner with the moon.
Right, like Death from Above.
Like, that just by that itself is also just like, that was obviously planned in some way, shape, or form. They wouldn't just make that for no reason.
That's not just clouds. That's a skull. I see it.
Like, that was like a definitely planned, not just for design, but for.
Right. So what does that?
Because that's how these guys roll.
What does that tell you about the moon?
I don't know. Like it's because Griffith Station isn't a thing.
Right. It's not.
In this
it's
universe.
At least from what we see from the new loading screen on Moon that came in the I believe the History of Call of Duty trailer is where it came from, and it was just a new loading screen that was gone. Griffith Station's gone. Griffin Station is gone, and so the moon, it shows a skull, and I don't know if that means death from above or. Because those rockets, those rockets should not be coming to Earth if that's the case.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
I don't know. Because I remember just like in the trailer, it looks like that they are coming from Earth. Like it.
Right.
Like it's. What are they? Where are they launching to? Is my question.
Right. Exactly.
That's the one thing I have no. I'm just like that's what's keeping me curious with that moon.
Yeah.
It's like it's a possibility that it could happen.
Yeah, and so that we got that rocket on the bottom there. That's taken off. That is taken off
Yeah.
from somewhere. And if you like just look at the left side and you see the zombies, and you kind of look at that bottom part as a picture in itself, I think we're down in that village, down there from the trailer, and we actually set one of these rockets off, and that's a preview to either part of the Easter egg that we got coming up, or I think that's a part of the Easter egg to get to Pack-a-Punch. I mean, what if we go to the moon to Pack-a-Punch and then come back?
I mean that is could be a thing too. But then it's also the Pack-a-Punch. I mean, depending on the Pack-a-Punch, it'd have to be probably like a different form of Pack-a-Punch.
Right.
Because it's like those Pack-a-Punch machines were built by like some dude.
You know, I'm starting to think that a lot of this has been built by Dr. Monty. I think he's like Willy Wonka in the whole big picture of things. Where'd that zombie go? He gone. I've been feeling like he's this one Willy Wonka character for the longest time. He makes all the perk bottles. He makes the perk machines. He made the gobble gum machine. A few other things we can't explain. You know, I don't think he had anything to do with the mystery box. Let me move this guy over here. You go ahead and stand back
Wasn't
there.
it something? Wasn't it where they discovered it?
Right.
Once they got to the fucking Origins place, they're like, we found these boxes that would.
Yeah, I believe. It's hard to say because Origins is the start of the new storyline. So
Yeah.
our old storyline, you know, it maybe happened a different way. Like they discovered it.
Yeah.
They discovered it a little bit differently. But they always.
Maybe.
But this magical force, pulling different wonder weapons through time and space. So we have newer weapons and older weapons showing up in the mystery box all the time. That's world bleeding. And that's what Eisendrache's all about, is world bleeding. And it's hopefully going to bring us to a conclusion. So what else on that poster sticks out to you? Is that an MP40 that Dempsey's holding there?
See, I don't know. It looks like it just because of the muzzle and the body, but this like looks like it has a stock to it. So it's like I'm pretty sure it's an MP40 with a stock.
Yeah. And so let's talk about the characters a little bit. We got 3 characters in the back: Richtofen, Nikolai, and Takio, and Dempsey by himself. If we were to try to put this in a storyline perspective, what does that mean to you?
I don't know. I guess it's just for some reason like it just makes like obviously it's Dempsey in the front, so it's like it's Dempsey's time
to do something. We don't know what it is.
Time to we don't know what, but it's time.
It's time
for something with Dempsey.
And so, kind of what we've been talking about earlier in this conversation, Dempsey is a character that is questioning what he's been doing this whole time to help Richtofen, and kind of, I think he feels used, man. And I think maybe this is a time where this is one of the two things where he is like at a tipping point with Richtofen, or he is the first person to die.
Yeah.
You know, there was that image put together and on Shadows of Evil, and it showed a map, and it said on there, "We all must die." And now I'm thinking that if they sacrifice each other, maybe it's one person a level, one person a map. You know, like we got Eisendrache now for DLC1. That leaves 3 more DLCs. We have 3 characters left. And if they all must die, maybe this is how they all die. Each one of them has an epic finale until we figure out what's going on. But maybe through Dempsey here, the story will become very, very more clear, you know? Like, we'll understand it more. But I think you're right. I think it's going to go... This map is going to focus around Dempsey in particular. So we got the gondola in the upper left. And... because of the picture and what was left on it with the shadowing, the tree line, I don't think the gondola would have looked good coming downward. So they have it going upward out of the picture, and I don't think that is hinting towards anything. You know, after I looked at it for a while, it's just, it looks better in the picture going that way.
Yeah,
but
it's more of just a design choice.
Yeah, it's just saying, hey, there's gondola on this map. That's what I'm taking that as. Other than that, I don't think this poster is really telling us anything that much different, you know? So, we'll stop talking about that, and we'll start moving into what kind of videos we're going to be making right away when this DLC drops. And one in particular is we're going to cover the 4 new Gobblegums. Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Shit.
Yeah, he aggroed straight to you, man.
Oh, good.
Now he's coming to me. All right, you can go ahead and stand there. So we got 4 new Gobblegums. God damn it! All right, come here, dude. All right, I got him. I think I got him. I got this bad boy. Okay, so we got 4 new Gobblegums, and for me in particular, one I would like to see, if a perk doesn't come back as this, is Electric Cherry. When I reload my weapon, bam, I want an electric charge to hit me. So that way, if I'm ever in trouble, I can just reload quick, shock them, maybe get a path out and bail. That would be a Gobblegum choice of mine. Now, Andrew, what have you got cooking up in the old factory of yours?
See, I'm not sure. It's just kind of a... See... That's a really good one.
Yeah. Well, they have ones like insta-kills. You could spawn insta-kill perks.
Yeah.
You could spawn power-ups.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure. It's just kind of a... I don't know. It's kind of hard, because it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, they could go anywhere, and they say they got 4 new ones, which makes me think
yeah.
that's our like weapon DLC maybe. Like other ones, other Call of Duties have done like weapon DLCs and stuff that added to the game, and we got 4 new Gobblegums, so this is gonna give us new effects in the game, and some sort of effect. You know, Widow's Wine was a great new addition for Shadows of
dude,
Evil.
That perk is if you're trying to just like train and survive.
Oh, definitely.
Very
Widow's
good,
Wine
very
was
good perk.
awesome, and it also changed your grenade. So, Widow's Wine was good. I like that. And I think anything along the lines of adding a perk that used to do adding a Gobblegum that does something like a perk does is cool. It is cool to see.
Yeah.
And I hope they bring more perks in general to this map. You know, don't overload it. You know, maybe 1 new one, I would say. Just do 1 new one a map or something. Or throw Wonder Fizz. Wonder Fizz, dude. We should talk about Wonder Fizz, definitely. Where you could, it's basically the box of perks. So it was just a station, and you buy it. I remember at Origins.
Wonder Fizz is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, and it would just drop down any perk. It would just randomize. And so I would love to see that come back, for sure.
That would be a pretty sweet return, because that's just a... That was a nice little addition.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, it was random, but it was also, like...
Or if it
you could
also,
score
if that
pretty
was the
well.
only way to get perks that weren't on the map. Hey, there you go, Wonder Fizz. So, like, if they wanted to bring in Flopper and they didn't want to put it on the map so you could buy it, you can only get it through Wonder Fizz.
Dude, I miss PhD.
Right? That would be sick.